Alright guys, so if you do not know, DMZ DMZ on Modern Warfare 2 is officially pay to win. They are now releasing bundles that cost upwards of $25 to $30, and these bundles with their operator skins give you free score streaks whenever you load into DMZ. That's right, completely pay to win. It is completely bogus. Why it exists is beyond me. But oh boy, do we got something to discuss here. So let's get straight into it, shall we? So the fact that this even exists in the first place is a problem. The fact that Activision has the audacity to make another Call of Duty pay to win after what happened from the time span of, I want to say, BO3 to BO4. Which, keep in mind, Black Ops 3 came out in 2015, I believe, and Black Ops 4 in 2018. So that's that's a few Call of Duty games right there. So that's like four Call of Duties straight were pay to win. So yeah, it was a pretty big issue. We all complained about the pay to win weapons and how it wasn't fair and all that stuff. Nothing can prepare you for what is to come in the future for DMZ. Oh, pay us $30 for this bundle and we'll give you a free precision airstrike every time you load into DMZ. Free UAV, free whatever when you load into DMZ. Next thing you know, there's going to be XP bonuses just for using the operator skin. There's going to be all sorts of just ridiculous stuff, like, oh, extra health, oh, extra armor. Oh, now we have a legendary 5-plate armor vest that you can only get while wearing this skin after paying $30 for the blueprint. That's the road we're headed down. That is the road we're headed down, people. Like, how are we supposed to enjoy the game when that's the kind of content we're getting? That's not content at all. That's extortion. There is no reason why people should feel forced to pay money, and keep in mind upwards of like $20, $30 for these bundles sometimes. There's absolutely no reason that should even happen, especially when you consider DMZ still doesn't work properly. The AIs are still just as broken as they were on launch, and there are still the same spawning issues with the AIs where they'll spawn 20 of the highest tier ones right behind you, and you can't do anything because you're out in the open trying to fight a different one. Just trying to fight like one or two lower tier AIs, and you get the best of the best, the most OP ones spawning behind you over and over and over. But in the words of Demon Blade, the game's not broken anymore, man. They fixed so many glitches. Like, yeah, right. Yeah, right. They ain't fixed nothing. They're only making the problem worse, okay? And keep in mind, the people who are buying these bundles are just as guilty as Activision for the state of the game. They're just as guilty. They share an equal amount of blame because they're the ones spending the money and saying that it's okay. Oh, it's okay that you're doing this. I'll give you $30 for this stupid bundle. Doesn't even look good, but DMZ perks, right? Like, get out of here with that. Get that out of my face. If I'm playing DMZ, if I'm playing a tactical experience like that, I want to play tactical. I want to earn the stuff I gotta use. I don't want to sit here and pay $30 to get a free UAV every time I load into DMZ. Like, it's ridiculous. It's absurd. It's actually absurd. And just, I had to make a short video on this. The fact that it even exists in the first place is just, it's so bad, dude. I mean, does anyone remember the Razorback? I think that's what that thing was called. Actually, no, I don't think it was called the Razorback, but it was one of those, it was one of the special weapons for BO3 from the loot boxes. So, yeah. Not fun, and that's the road we're headed down. We're headed down the Razorback path, as I'm gonna call it, because I think that's what it was called. I'm not 100% sure, I could be wrong, correct me if I am wrong. But, yeah, just, I had to say something about this, because it's ridiculous that it's even happening in the first place. They know better than to pull stunts like this again after what happened with BO3. They know better.